everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to take you on a house tour today. Of my house, of course. So, let's get started. Okay, I don't know how long this is going to take, but that's okay. Starting in the living room. This is the front door. Of course. That eagle up there, my late grandpa actually made. It's a wooden eagle. He was really good at woodworking and stuff. Sorry, couldn't spit that out. So, my grandma's candlesticks in the fireplace. TV. Yes, we have 2 couches. It just looked better that way. Chair. This is a very old trunk. I think it was my great-grandfather. It was in my grandma's attic for years. We got out and we had it refinished and everything. So, that's where we have the internet thing and DVD player and stuff. See that 3-disc changer? I remember the Christmas we got that. So, we were at Mom's house for that Christmas, and there was this giant box that had both my mom and my name on it. So we were guessing what it was, and I said a microwave oven, and she said a fur coat, and I was closer because it was that 3-disc changer right there. CD DVD player. We haven't used that in a very long time. But I think we mostly use it for a CD player if we want to listen to CDs. This stereo we have had for an extremely long time. I've had it for as long as I can remember. You can tell how old that is. You'll see a lot of antique old stuff around here. Love that kind of stuff. That's the DVD player we use the most right now. So, 3 windows. More windows. We've had these lamps right here for as long as I can remember too. Bookcase over there. And right here is the kitchen, which you have seen before in my cooking videos. At least some of it. This is a bathroom. We actually had this redone. So, yeah. It's a very small shower. I have used once. I'm glad I don't have to use it again, because it's really hard to shave in there. We call it the Star Trek shower. Just because it reminds us of when they would go get beamed. You know? That part. Yep. We had that redone at the same time we had this kitchen redone. So, of course, the island, which you've seen, that's where I do my grocery hauls. Stove. This is a gas stove. And it's actually gas and electric, because the oven's electric and the stove is gas. So, cabinets, sink, microwave, dishwasher. We had to get all new appliances when we first moved in here because we don't know what happened when the inspector came through, but they did not note that the appliances needed to be replaced. Dishwasher did not work at all. It was one of those 2-drawer pull-out dishwashers. So, it was just filled with water. Had to get a new microwave, had to get a new refrigerator, had to get a new stove. And that's one door to the back, which you'll see the back in a little bit. You got the little pantry area right here. This was my grandma's spice cabinet, spice rack thing. So, we have that now. And, so yeah, this is where we keep the cat stuff. And some other miscellaneous stuff. This is where I do laundry. We had to get a new washer and dryer as well. Just had to get a new lid on the washer. For some reason, one of the pieces cracked on it. Who knows? Yep, this is where I do laundry. So it gets closed up in there. Here is the dining room. This was actually the kitchen table at my grandma's house, which is now our dining room table. So, another door to the back. It's a very nice deck, by the way. So yeah, see this right here? This cabinet right here? They've had this for as long as I can remember. This was actually my dad's radio. We had one for years, and then he ended up, something happened to it, and he ended up finding another one. So, he was able to replace it. This one is actually bigger than the one we used to have. And then this chandelier right here, my late grandpa actually rewired it. it was in their dining room for years. And these are the original globes that were on it. But, yeah. One of them broke. Anyway, we've had this little cabinet here for as long as I can remember as well. Those roosters right there, those came from Portugal. And then that was my grandma's clock. That clock was so loud when it would go off. Ding, ding, ding. And that was my grandma's milk glass butter dish. Chicken. And this was my great grandmother's desk and my grandma's desk. So now it sits here. And then we have more pictures. My grandma loved lighthouses, so that one right there in the corner. Like, see, that was from my grandma's house. And see, there's the computer. And we got mirrors all over. That food picture right there, that painting right there, that was from my grandma's house. That was from my grandma's house right there. This one right here was from my grandma's house. It's actually painted on aluminum. And this is the master bedroom. There's the bathroom. Quite big. These are the other back doors. So we will go out in a little bit. This dresser used to be in my room at my grandma's house. And there's the cat. Hi, mister. That's Mooch. What are you doing? And that's the closet. So we'll go out the back in a little bit. I'll show you that, which you've already seen, but I'm also going to show you the whole garage and everything. But I gotta get the key for that because the lock decided to die. So now we're going to come back here. And this is my room, which you have seen plenty of times, at least some of it, in videos that I have taken, of course, in here. So, this is my arts and crafts cart, of course. You saw that video of me putting it together. That is just a bucket because I had to have a little extra space for all my beads and stuff. So it just kind of sits there. Anyway, so that's where I keep all my arts and crafts stuff. Here's my bookcase. And it looks like I have a lot of stuff. I do have quite a bit of stuff, but I think it's just who I am. I have a hard time getting rid of things sometimes. Oh, that's where that goes, like when it's behind Snoopy. I thought I'll put that away. Okay, that's okay. Oh, there's that red car. See, this car right here. And then that red car right there, which I was wondering what it was. I knew it was on a bookcase somewhere. I used to play with those cars at my grandma's house. So, I was wondering where that went. That's my favorite Superman right there. That's my newest Lois Lane figure. I love her. And then that is a Walkman cassette player that I found at my aunt's house. I actually found two, but that's the oldest one. It's definitely 80s. So, and of course I got Star Wars, R2. And, yeah. And then, let's see. And I got, oh, Once Upon a Time right here. Okay. Anyway, I got Once Upon a Time figures right here as Emma and Hook. And then, I love this little Hot Wheels car. I got that back in the 90s. And I got Jar Jar Binks here, still in the package. This is where I keep most of all my figures. I have a Lost Cat. If you've seen the Ahsoka series on Disney Plus, Star Wars, you know what a Lost Cat is. Right next to Ahsoka. And Superman's Santa Claus. And there's number 16, Trevor Lawrence. Woo! Duval. And then, yeah. So this is where I keep most of the rest of my figures. Guinan, Star Trek Next Generation. And these cars up here, my dad actually gave me all these cars. That's him on the wall there. That used to be my dad's picture, but I love it. And it was in the garage when I was growing up, so it became mine. Anyway, that's my Jaguars hoodie. It's in my closet. You do not need to open that. Just a closet, but we can, I guess. See, just a closet. I just have a lot of purse and stuff. There we go. Now this, I got for my birthday, my very first lounge fly bag. It's Binks from Hocus Pocus. It's absolutely love. And then, bed, of course. My new Superman cup, which I love. And this is where Rob and I are on Skype. There's my iPad. You get the picture. There's my TV up there. And then, got caught for a second. Oh, this was my aunt's guitar. And now it's on my wall. Oh, these are my vinyl records on my wall. Aerosmith, Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, Beatles, Yellow Submarine, Imagine Mystery Tour, Police Synchronicity, and B-52s. This was my grandma's jewelry box. I have a couple more figures over here and stuff. This doll right here I used to play with at my grandma's house all the time. That's my cat Angel. That's a little bit of my dad's ashes. And my Karen, and hello. This whole thing, this used to actually be my mom's dresser. And my dad had like a tall one that was matching, and they got it from Sears like back in the 80s. So, now it's mine. So yes, that is my room. Now you've seen just about everything. Yes, I have a lot of stuff, but it's just who I am. I try to declutter as much as I can, much as I feel that I can. So let's move on. Okay, this is the little hallway. Up here is the pull-down attic. It will not be going up there because it's really hot. There's no reason to go up there. It's kind of a lot dirty because we had the roof redone not that long ago. This is the guest room. That used to be on the wall in my grandma's house. In my room in my grandma's house. That was actually my TV for years. Oops, there we go. A little 13-inch. This is the table we used to use for the computer. That's actually a really old sewing machine. These twin beds used to be in my room at my grandma's house. I used to sleep in this bed for years. So, that was my aunt's Redskins bank. That was from my grandma's house. I think it's a tooth. That was from my grandma's house, that tissue box holder. Of course, from my grandma's house. And this is the rocking horse that my late grandpa made for me when I was like a year old. So that is mine. It just sits in here. There's the closet. So that's this room. And you've all seen this. How many times have I cleaned this bathroom? But this here is my bathroom, of course. So yeah. I don't care. I love this light. It's very retro. And then, of course, this is the linen closet, which I just decluttered not that long ago. There's still some stuff, but I did get it down quite a bit. So yeah. That is the inside of the house. Now, we're going to go to the backyard, and then I'm going to show you the attic. Sorry, the garage, and then the office. And that will be the whole house tour. But I'm going to need the key because I got to unlock the door because the door pad died. Again. So, I'm going to get the key. Okay, here we are. This is the very nice back deck. Yeah, it goes all the way over there. We used to have string lights all over there, but they started to die. Anyway. Oh, you want to see how well I can grow catnip? Yep. And I've already got some now. I'm going to make some cat toys out of it. And there's more down there, too. I didn't know I was so good at growing catnip. So I did it. And this is Mason Creek, which you have seen a few times now. Oh, I just mowed the grass on Tuesday. No. Monday. Sorry. I mowed the grass on Monday. It's actually kind of nice out here. For August, anyway. There's my car. That's the Navy base over there. So if you hear planes and stuff, that's them. Alright. Down the steppies. This is where we were on Thursday, a week ago. I don't know why this is taking so long to heal on my arm. But it's actually better today than it has been. So it's definitely nowhere near as red as it was. It's still slightly itchy. I got stung by a wasp. Actually, I got stung by a wasp twice, and because I noticed there's two spots. Yep, twice. And I only saw the one until the one started flying at my face. What happened was, last Thursday we had Tropical Storm Debbie. I had gone to Walmart to get a few things for dinner, come back, and there's this big limb in the driveway back here. We're out here using the saw, this electric saw, and it was okay at first. We're cutting the limb up because this limb was pretty big. And I start cutting up towards the top, not having any idea that there was a wasp nest in the limb, so I started cutting it because it vibrates. All of a sudden, I feel the sting on my arm. And I put the saw down, and I start running that way. You know, I start running away from it because all I see is this black thing flying at my face. They weren't that big, but they were black, so. And it didn't leave a stinger, and wasps don't typically leave stingers, so. That's how I got stung by a wasp. And since I got two of them, I got a little extra venom, obviously. So, it hurts for maybe about an hour or two, and then it gets itchy. And if you have what they call a mild reaction like me, because I got twice, then it gets a little arm and a little extra itchy. Oh, and a word of advice, the one thing that really helps with the itch is an ice pack. Put the ice on for a little bit, and it kind of numbs the area so the itch goes away for a little bit, and you can, but it is nowhere near, it's still a bit itchy right now because I don't have the ice on it at the moment, of course, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was, and it's not as red, and it's definitely not as warm, so it's starting to get there. Alright, here's the door that I have to figure out how to unlock. And so that was my story of getting stung by the wasp. Oh, I forgot the office key. Well, I'll show you where the door is. That door doesn't work either, and I completely forgot to get the key, so. There. Alright. One more. We're not that far from the airport either, so. Alright. And here's the garage. This is where I keep the lawnmower. That Santa back there, my grandpa made a long time ago. One bite with a flat tire. Some chairs, you know, just some stuff. I like that little cabin thing. There's another one over there. That's a bathroom. Well, a toilet. Don't know. But we had this sink put in. And there's the cat carrier. And if you go up these stairs, that is where the office is. I could put my arts and crafts stuff up there, but it gets hot in the summer and cold in the winter because we do have an AC, but it's not on because no one's up there. So, because I have like paint and stuff, I'm kind of leery about doing that. But, yep, the office is up there. There's just a table and a little couch and a TV. So yeah, that's that. And I forgot the key, or completely blanked on grabbing the key for that. That's telescope right there. And this is a cool picture. It's called Four Seasons. See? You got winter and fall. And then you go over here. That's summer, and then spring is in there somewhere. But see how it changes? I just think that's a cool picture. So yeah, that will complete the house tour. Again, I'd show you the office, but I forgot the key. Anyway. Well, I hope you enjoyed this house tour, and if you did, please like, subscribe, comment, and click that little bell icon so you know the next video is coming out. And as always, all of our social media will be linked in the description box below. And thank you for watching.